Hi, I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be how to get your woman to open up to you emotionally. As I discuss in my book, and I've written countless articles on my website, there are 3 phases of dating and relationships that men have to master and understand if they want to have effortless relationships with women. The first is they got to learn and master the pickup phase. Well, pickup phase is obviously any skills with getting phone numbers, calling her, creating attraction, reading body language, reading her level of interest in you, those kinds of things. Dating skills are the second group of skills. And obviously dating skills have to do with setting dates, going out on dates, what to do, what to say, what to not do, and what you shouldn't say on dates, the type of subjects that you should bring up and talk about, how to interact with her, when to go for the kiss, when to call for the second date. I mean, all those things. And the third phase, which is one of the phases where a lot of guys struggle the most with, is the relationship phase. And the relationship phase is different than the pickup and dating phase, because in the relationship phase, you're at a point in a relationship where it's more than just going out and dating, sleeping together. You're both emotionally invested and into one another. And with women, since women tend to be emotional beings, and us guys, we tend to be logic and reason focused, for a lot of guys, they struggle when they get into the relationship phase because, hey, it's easy to use a pickup line. It's easy to schedule and set a date. It's easy to go on a date and get a woman to do 70-80% of the talking. But after you've been dating somebody for 3 or 4 months and she's totally in love with you and you're in love with her, and she comes home and she's telling you about the coworker that she got into a fight with, or something that's going on in her sister's life, or one of her girlfriend's boyfriends is just totally going off the rails and she wants to talk about it. And a big mistake a lot of guys make is they think, oh, I got to solve her problem. And instead of being a good listener, they try to solve the problem. And obviously this just communicates to the woman that he doesn't understand me, he doesn't love me, he doesn't care enough about me to figure out what's going on or why I'm upset or why this bothers me. And what it does, it causes her to hold back and to not feel safe and comfortable. And the key in the relationship phase is to keep that going. It's like once she falls in love with you, once her interest level hits that 90% level, that it keeps going and gets to as close to 100% as you can. And the key to get it there is you got to do 90-95% of everything right and try to do as little wrong in the relationship as possible, because the more things you do right, the more she's going to feel safe and comfortable, the less she'll test you, the lower her barriers and resistance will be to you and what you want. And things will be a lot easier and a lot effortless. And for a lot of guys, when a woman starts expressing emotions or talking about feelings or things, it's just most of us guys, I mean, we've just been conditioned by society that that's not manly to feel certain feelings or to feel emotions. Is you just bury those and push them away. And a lot of guys just, can you resolve that with your girlfriends? It's like, I don't want to, they don't know what to do. And the problem is if you want to have a really deep, intimate, effortless relationship where your woman is constantly fucking your brains out and she's wanting sex a lot of times more than even you do. And those things only happen because you made her so happy, because she loves you so much, because she feels that she can be vulnerable and show you her dark side. She can be bitchy when she's in a bitchy mood. Not that she's nasty to you, but she's just kind of bitchy and grouchy. Or she's sad, or she's upset, or she feels depressed, or she's mad at a coworker, or whatever it happens to be. Is that you love her because when both people reach that phase in a relationship to where they're really in love and they really have strong, deep feelings for the other person, so those feelings of loss or fear of loss comes up, and they wonder, if she finds out this part about me, or if he finds out this about me, or if he finds out about my dark side or all my weird idiosyncrasies or bad things, my skeletons in the closet or whatever it happens to be, that this person will not love me and leave me. And that's what a woman's greatest fear is. She's afraid that if she really reveals who she is to a guy that she's in a relationship with, that he's going to go, wow, you're fucking nuts, I'm out of here. And so they slowly reveal it. They hold back. They protect their hearts. And your ability as a man to make her feel comfortable and safe will determine how much she reveals to you and how in love she feels with you and how safe she feels and how comfortable she feels and how effortless the relationship is. So I got an email here from one of my coaching clients, and he's like a lot of the guys I coach, this is like the first time in his life he's with a girl he's totally crazy about, and she feels the same way. And so it's totally new and uncharted territory. And obviously, as I've said before, when you encounter this or experience these kind of intense feelings of love and desire for another person who feels the same way, it's like you don't want to lose it. You don't want to screw it up. And so if you're going through it for the first time, I mean, you're going to feel like a fish out of water, because I know I sure did. I made a hell of a lot of mistakes. I wrote about them all in my book. So I'm going to read you his email. He says, Corey, as you know, I am currently a ship sailing through uncharted waters with the relationship I have. I have a very astute sense for how a girl is feeling based on her actions and facial expressions. Excellent. Reading body language, that's huge. I have noticed her being a lot more stressed lately and detached. I know why it is, as she is having some major family problems that are affecting the way she feels. Plus, the other thing you got to consider is that now you're in a relationship with her. These things may have been going on before or started to go on while you guys were starting to date and fall for one another. But now that she loves you and she's in a relationship with you, she's revealing more of her dark side, and she's kind of slowly doing it to see how you react, because she doesn't want to scare you away too quickly. So he says, I tell her that she can vent to me and tell me what is stressing her, even though I may know what it is. It takes some coaxing, but as you direct in your book, I do not give up. Smart guy. She usually opens up eventually. She cries a little, and I comfort her. When you say she cries a little, that tells me she's holding back, that she's not just going, ah, and just fucking bawling on you, and that's what you want. You want her to feel safe enough to where she can be mad, she can be upset, she can be bitchy, she can cry, she can feel vulnerable. I had one time one of my girlfriends, she was the same way. She was very uncomfortable, she had tears, and she was holding them back, and I was like, baby, it's like, if you feel upset and you want to cry, just go ahead and cry. I think it's beautiful. I love you. You're a gorgeous woman. I'm honored that you feel comfortable enough around me to cry and to be vulnerable. And you just reassure her. I reassured her that I was going to love her no matter what. And if she feels safe enough, then she'll let it rip. And the more comfortable she gets with that, and the more she realizes that you're not going to fucking bolt for the front door as soon as she goes, ah, and she has a fucking breakdown or whatever, just hold her, pull her close, like, what else, baby? Tell me more. Don't leave anything out. What else did she say to you? What else did that person say to you? How would that make you feel? And you got to keep digging, and you got to get her to the point where she feels comfortable to just letting it rip. And so you've got to, you haven't dug enough. You've done a good job, but you're still further you need to go with it. She has my love because I know she is an amazing girl, but she has been saying how the way she's been acting lately has not been fair to me because of her detachment. She questions her ability to be in the relationship because she is unable to give me the kind of treatment I deserve. I love her, and I know this is a very hard time for her, and I want to be there for her. Good man. She says she doesn't want to lose me and break up with me, but feels unable to treat me fairly due to the focus on her family issues. I want to stay with her to help her, as I feel that's what love is, and know deep down that she wants to be more for me. But I'm a bit lost on what I should do. Do I pull her away? Do I let her pull away, or do I pull her closer? You don't want to chase her. It's like, you want to look at it this way. It's like you're the rock. You're the mountain. All is well. It's all good. What's the matter, baby? Talk to me. What's going on? Tell me what's in your heart. Why are you so upset? You got to get her to talk about it. It's like, you can't hold it in. You'll feel better if you talk about it. And you get her in the habit of doing it, and you get her conditioned to realize that when she really is vulnerable and she really reveals herself to you, that you're not going to fucking take off and break up with her. And one thing I want to mention is that when a woman mentions breaking up with you, it's because she's thinking about breaking up with you. Now, I want you to, in page 120 of my book is where the interest level table starts. And so I want you to go in there and review the things that a woman does when her interest level is 90% or more. And make sure she's doing those things. And not only the things that are 90% above, but the things that are 70 and 80%, that she's doing all of those things, those actions, and saying those things as well. It's important. And as long as she's in love with you, then obviously the reason she's bringing the breakup stuff up is because what she's expressing is her fear that you may dump her because you think she's a mess. And so what she's basically saying, hey, I'm not perfect. Do you love me? And that's where you reassure her. That's basically what she's communicating to you. In a way, it's a test. How much do you love me? Do you care enough and love me enough that despite the fact my life's a fucking mess right now, or I've got this big family issue going on, that you're going to stick around and still love me regardless? And the key is that once you get her to resolve whatever she needs to resolve, she's going to go, oh, I feel so much better. I'm so glad we talked. Honey, I love you. You're such a great boyfriend. And until you hear those things, you haven't dug deep enough. And you got to keep digging deep enough. This may have to be something that goes on a daily basis for several days until it's just whenever the emotions are, you got to get her to express it, because you got to feel it to heal it. If you can get her to talk about her emotions and feel her emotions, she'll feel it, she'll heal it, she'll move through it, and afterwards you guys have incredible sex. And it'll be wonderful, it'll be intimate, it'll be the way it was. But if she's cold and she's distant, something needs to be resolved, and you got to get her to feel comfortable where she expresses these things. Because when she expresses them and talks about them and sees that you're going to stand there and be her rock, be her mountain, just like when she was a little girl, when she used to sit in her daddy's lap, he loved her no matter what or how upset she was or what was going on in her life. It's the same kind of mindset. It's the same kind of loving, protective energy. I'm going to love you no matter what, sweetheart. That kind of thing. So if you find these messages of value, you can show your appreciation by going to the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of your screen if you're watching this video on my website, and click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value information that you received in this video. At the very least, please share this page with all your friends and family by clicking any one of the social network sharing buttons, which are also located on the bottom of the page in the Wibbia toolbar. If you have a question that you'd like me to answer in a future video newsletter topic, send me 3 or 4 paragraphs detailing your situation, detailing the things you're doing and saying, and detailing the things that she is doing and saying, and give me several days to get back to you with a detailed response. And if you'd like to become a paid phone coaching client of mine, if you'd like to book a phone coaching session with me personally so I can help you with a problem or a situation or a challenge that you're having in your life, just click the products tab at the top of your screen and follow the instructions for booking a paid phone coaching session with me, and I will talk to you soon.